Hey guys! Welcome to our brand new YouTube channel. My name is Jessie.
And I'm Rosa, and we're two hairstylists located in the beautiful city of Long Beach, California.
Today we're going to be showing you a video on two separate ways on how to curl your hair. I will be showing you how to do a loose, messy, beachy look.
And I will be showing you guys how to get this vintage-inspired, messier curl. So stay tuned if you guys want to see how to achieve these gorgeous hairstyles.
Alright, let's get into it, guys. Ready? So, let's just jump right into it. I am going to be curling my hair in very loose, messy ways. I'm looking at you in the camera. I'm off. Get in here. So yeah, so my curls fall out very fast, as you can see. I curled the back already, just because we don't want to curl our entire heads on camera, because doing the back would be kind of awkward. So we left out the front. Rosa did some of her front because she has a fuckload of hair and I don't have that much hair. So I'm gonna be doing loose, beachy waves, textured waves, I guess you can call it.
And I'm going to be doing like a messy, more vintage style wave. It's messy though, so
yeah, so it's not like super vintage, but vintage inspired. Kind of like the direction she's gonna be curling in is more of a vintage look.
So I have frizzy, thick, bleached hair. So the ends are straight because it was braided. But with frizzy hair, you have to flat iron your root. It has to be done. It's the only way it's gonna look smooth, but you don't want to flat iron it all the way to the end. You just want to do your roots. I'm scared I'm gonna burn my ear.
Yeah, because if you flat iron the whole piece of hair and then try to curl it after, it's not gonna hold the curl. Let's see. Okay, so I am using, for the type of curls that I'm doing, my favorite curling iron. This is the BaByliss Pro Nano, what is it called? Nano Titanium? It's called like Nano Titanium something. But it's a certain type of metal. I don't know the science behind it, but it has a very loose spring. It's not super tight, so it's not gonna give you really tight curls. It gives you more of a loose effect, which a lot of people want and are looking for. So that's my favorite iron to use literally on most of my clients.
We use it on everyone. I'm using an iron that I don't normally use on everyone. I use this iron when somebody wants a tight curl, like if we're doing it for a special event or something. You see how tight it leaves it?
Yeah, like look at the difference between her curl and mine. Way more loose. Different hair textures, but it has a lot to do with the iron.
Right, too. And I'm using a Gold Rod Hot Tools iron, Marcel. You guys are probably not gonna use this iron at home. But what I'm doing is I'm going away from my face, curling all of the curl underneath, if that makes any sense.
So you're doing it like down?
Yes, but away from my face.
Kind of. Okay.
You get me?
Versus me, I'm doing it kind of upright.
Yeah, and mine is kind of like tilted, blocking my face, but it's kind of tilted this way. And you don't leave it, I left it there for a really long time, so you don't have to use it.
You end up like that there. Little girl.
You don't have to, you don't want to burn your hair off, okay? I use this. But you literally just need to pass it through once and then you're good to go. I don't recommend using this iron for everyday use. It gets really hot.
I used to use that iron every day. And my hair was already damaged and I didn't know. I mean, I knew I was burning my hair with the iron, but I didn't know that it was making it even worse.
I use this iron every time I want like more vintage stuff because I feel like it holds it tighter. But I do my hair once a week and then I won't do it anymore.
Yeah. For my wedding, we used that iron, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when we did your hair for your wedding, I think we used, oh, I didn't even say the size. I'm using a 1 inch, by the way.
Oh, I didn't either. I'm using a 1 1/4 inch iron, so 1.25.
For like, I guess we did like a super like vintage do for your wedding, no?
I feel like the curls we did were. No, I guess it was really vintage.
But we used a smaller iron, didn't we?
Yeah, for my wedding we did. I think it was a three quarters.
Yeah, that's really small.
It was really small.
Very tedious.
Yeah, so
Hot
to
in
get,
here.
yeah, it's really hot. We're in front of our window in the studio and it's fucking hot.
So underneath, away from your face, and I leave the tips of my hair out until I reach, like until I'm gonna take out the barrel, just to try to prevent my tips getting drier than they are.
But you do curl the tips of your hair still,
Yeah,
right?
so
Okay.
before I release it, I'll curl them in. So I'll show you again with the front piece.
Okay, and that's a big difference between the type of curls that Rose is doing and the type of curls that I'm
That's-
doing. I leave my ends out.
And she doesn't curl them at all. So I'll let you show them that first.
Okay. So I'm gonna start over just so I could really get into detail. So I grab the piece of hair. You wanna start in the middle section of the hair and then you're gonna roll back. Leaving, I mean the first time you leave a good amount out and then you go, I would say what, like 1.5 inches away from the root. You could get closer if you want, but I like to curl the middle of my hair more. Then you kind of like open the spring a little bit, feed it in, but you're still leaving a piece of hair out.
Why
Then
do you
once-
like to leave the middle? Like start
Curl
at the middle.
Because if you start at the end and then roll up, you're only curling the ends of the hair. So you want to start in the middle so you're curling the top of the hair as well. So slide out.
Oh wow.
So the ends are a little bit more straight. And then I don't pull out any of my curls until I'm finished just because my hair doesn't hold curl very well. And if I do it too soon, my hair will be straight by the end of this.
So just comparing mine to Jess's, I like to start all the way at the root until I get to the very top, and I'm feeding it into the barrel again away from my face, and I'm leaving the smallest amount of my hair out just because I'm trying to be mindful that I don't want those ends to dry out a little bit quicker. And like I said, this iron does get a little bit hotter, so I feed it into the hair, like the curler, right when I'm about to put my hair out of it. I don't know if that makes sense. Yeah, so you see how mine looks more of a ringlet and Jess looks more of a wave.
Of a
Mine is a
wave.
curl and hers is a wave. And I also don't brush mine out. My hair holds a curl pretty good. I like to brush it out all out on the end when I'm done doing my hair. And we got fresh root.
Yes, our hair is both freshly done.
We did it
yesterday. So we are very, very fresh. Rose is my hairstylist, in case you guys didn't know.
And Jessie is mine.
That's why my hair color always looks bomb as fuck. So when I get to these back pieces, I do everything under.
So I did mention that I am straightening just the roots. I don't know if you I don't know if you caught that, but I'm literally only flat ironing from my root to like right here, just so that since my hair is so curly, so that it looks a little bit neater. I don't want to iron anything, flat iron anything from here down, just because that defeats the purpose of my curls lasting. They'll straighten out.
And you're just burning your hair twice, so it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, it's defeating the purpose.
So would you flat iron all of your roots first and then curl it, or kind of what you're doing now as you're going?
You could.
Like each section?
You could do that, but like I said, like to do my hair once and a week and that's it. I can though, my hair holds a curl really good.
My hair does not.
I'm talented. I mean, not talented. What is it called? Blessed.
Blessed. Hashtag
So
blessed.
if I were to go through and iron all of my roots first and then have to go back and do my hair, I think I'd be over it and just not do it. So if that's easier for you, then that will work too, but I don't like it. I will get like tired of doing my hair. So you see, I'm leaving my little tips out again.
Leave it till the end.
Yeah, so right now this curl's almost done and I fed it into the barrel.
So I got a lot of questions about short hair. Asking basically like how can I curl my short hair without looking like a idiot. That's kind of tough. You could use a smaller barrel. and just try it out. But honestly, if you have like short hair and it's really thick, sometimes you kind of just have to be okay with getting just a little wave and not really trying to like super curl your hair, because if your hair is this short and you have a bunch of layers and you're trying to curl it, it's gonna just look messy, which is okay. I guess it just really depends on your hair texture and how much hair you have. Yeah, and what you're going for.
So for my top section, I'll still straighten the root, but I won't go as close with my curling iron. I'll go as where my bangs end, just because I don't want the curl to start up here and then this looks smooth all the way to down here, so that it kind of looks makes sense. More like if I planned it.
Yeah.
Oops, that confused me.
And like if you have like a bunch of curly hair and your
so
bangs are straight.
If my bangs are smoothed out the way they are right now and then I have the curl all the way to the root, it's gonna look like you have a weird lump right here. So you see how I don't have all of that hair in the barrel? That helps to it not look like a little egghead.
Like 3 inches?
Yeah, it all depends on where your bangs, or if you have bangs, where they're falling. So you see now when I comb out my curls, I know that it's gonna kind of match up with my bangs.
Yeah. It's a scam.
She's getting a scam.
It's a scammer.
Likely though.
Okay, so I'm on my last piece of hair because I'm a chicken head. Where are you at?
Girl,
you're not even done with that one side. That's so sad. I'm gonna be bald.
It's sad. My hair fucking takes forever to get done. Oh, can I cuss on you too?
Yeah.
Okay. So this is how this side looks done. Just ringlets.
Good. That's good. Just leave it like that.
I think I am. I want to be Goldilocks.
Okay, so what was another question? Thin hair. That's me. I have pretty thin hair, so I use a lot of dry shampoos. One of my favorite is this brand IGK. This one is the Jet Lag Invisible Dry Shampoo. They also have another one which we don't have. It's the charcoal one. Same brand, IGK Charcoal. That one works really good. I use a lot of dry shampoos, texture sprays like Kenra. This is one of our favorite ones, the dry texture spray. These help give just a lot of volume in my hair when it's looking really fucking flat, which is all the time. Here's another volumizing texture spray by IGK. It's called Beach Club. I don't know if you can see that.
That one's more like a salt spray.
Yeah, right? It's like a salt spray, so it will make your hair feel a little bit gritty, but that's fine because for flat, thin hair, it's gonna give it more body. So you just you wanna shake it up and then you're gonna spray it like that. You wanna open up your hair and make sure it's getting in the root. So look how much body and volume that gave my hair versus this side. So on this side, I did the volumizing texture spray by IGK. The other side, I'm gonna do Kenra dry texture spray. This one's ours, right? Not retail?
No, it's alright.
I love this stuff and it fucking smells amazing.
I love how Kenra stuff smells.
Another product that I like for thin hair, I forgot to bring it. It's at home, but it's by Kenra. It's called Thickening. I think it's just called Thickening Spray. That one's good. Another good thickening spray is by Bumble and Bumble. It's called Dryspun Thickening Spray.
That's
something like that. That's bomb. One of my favorite dry shampoos ever. Dry shampoo / texture spray. And this stuff smells so fucking good.
Oh, so if you were using hairspray in your hair, before or after you curl?
Okay, that's a good question.
Yeah, you don't really use hairspray.
If you want your curl to really last, like I say for like an event, a wedding, a party, then yeah, you could put hairspray before. Make sure there's heat protection in it. There's a lot of hairsprays that have heat protection in them, and make sure it's a flexible hold hairspray. You don't want one that's gonna like a freeze hairspray, because that's just gonna get stuck in the curling iron and it's also gonna burn the shit out of your hair, which you obviously don't want. Because of my hair texture, because it's thin and it's just so fragile, like any little thing could break my hair, I try not to do that. I put hairspray after, if I ever do, I usually don't put hairspray in my hair, to be really honest. I feel like I use texture sprays as hairspray.
Right. I also have very dry hair naturally. Obviously my hair is colored and I do stuff to it.
And it's curly.
And it's curly. So my hair naturally as well is super dry. So I honestly try to stay away from hairsprays.
Yeah.
I use texture sprays, or I'll use Taffys. The Taffy that we really like is the Kenra Taffy. So
ooh,
it's mirror.
Yeah, it's like a mirror, but it's Kenra.
But that works really good.
Texture Taffy.
I honestly think too, it's how you're doing your curls. Like I said, are you prepping your root? What else can you do to like make it
Last longer?
Yeah. Because I feel like when I curl my hair in a rush and I'm not putting
product
effort in it and product, it won't last me.
Yeah.
Even if I won't touch it for a week, it won't last. So I think it's honestly the products that you're using to prep your hair.
My nails are lifting, so it's like,
oh my god,
not cool.
So
see, my hair breaks for everything.
So what my hair is prepped with, I don't know why I did it in quotations, it is prepped with. I have a leave-in, I have an oil and wet hair, and I dried it in.
And she used this on her
I
ends.
used that because my hair is just so frizzy. Like, I'll show you guys this side compared to, I had it in braided, so it's gonna look worse. But it's really frizzy and really curly. You can kind of see the curl. And compared to how smooth it looks on this side. So it is also how you prep it, using things to make sure it looks smoother.
Did you put this all over your hair or just on the ends?
I mainly put it on my ends.
Okay.
I do try to keep products off of my root because
yes,
I don't like to wash my hair.
I've had clients come to me with like oily ass hair, which is fine if your hair is oily, but I'm kind of like, what's in your hair? Like, is this coconut oil or what is that? And they're like, oh, it's the product you told me. And I'm like, girl, you're not supposed to be putting products on the root of your hair. Conditioner too, when you're conditioning your hair in the shower, put it from the middle to the ends, which we could talk about that in another video. But just product wise, besides dry shampoo or anything that's for your scalp, you don't really want to put anything on your root. What I was trying to get to was that this is a good thermal protection, which a lot of people asked about. It's by Goldwell. I like to put it on the hair dry. You can put it on wet, but I feel like if you're gonna flat iron your hair, for instance, you're gonna blow dry it obviously, and then you're gonna spray this from the middle of your hair down. This is a really good dry heat protectant. I really love it. It feels good, it smells good, and I just feel like it gives really good
and it's not heavy. I could
Yeah.
use it on my hair, and she could use
I
it
could
on
use
her
it on
hair.
my hair too.
So that's a really good universal product. No matter what texture your hair is, it's just gonna smooth it out. But it really is, I think that really kind of depends on why your curl is lasting or why it's not lasting, is how you're prepping your hair. And obviously my hair takes longer, so
I was done.
Jess
ages
can
ago.
just do it. Curly hair, thicker hair, coarse hair, you need to put a little bit more work into it so that it lasts you. It's just how it goes. Our hair needs a little bit more love, attention,
Yeah.
care.
And I could say mine needs a little bit more love and attention just because it's
In a
like,
different way.
fine. Yeah, for different reasons, because it's fine and it's just more prone to being damaged.
Yeah, and I could get away with using this iron a lot more on my hair. I think Jess could only just use this once
And
because
then I
my
have to
hair is
shave
so
my head
coarse.
after.
I could, ooh, that one looks a little bit funky, but we're gonna work with it. Also, I think a lot of people want their hair to look perfect, and it's never gonna look perfect.
True. I feel like the days that I'm just like messing around with my hair, it comes out so good. Like
Right.
today it looks really, really good because I'm probably not gonna go anywhere today. But on days that I'm like getting ready and like I'm like, yes, I need to look bomb today, it's just like,
Oh, I think another question we got was like, what curling irons do we prefer? I like, what is it called? A clean? No, not a clean.
spring.
Spring.
So this.
They rhyme. Or I like the Marcel. Marcel is harder to use on yourself if you're not used to.
Marcel's just more of a professional iron.
So I'm just brushing it out. I'm not doing anything special. Really, I'm kind of seeing how my hair is falling.
Ooh.
See?
Your bangs look so cute.
Hi, thank you. So I'm literally just combing it out. I'm not doing anything special, but I couldn't really. Oh, this kind of looks like a gangster.
Yeah, I like it though. It almost looks like 70s. Like,
I'm just kidding. The 70s are cute.
Like in between like 70s or like
Yeah,
a
it's
chola like fluff.
It's just more vintage inspired. It's not super. I think vintage is super neat. Like a polished look.
Polished, yeah.
And mine is a little bit more messy.
Yeah.
But
And
I
polished.
prefer this. I don't like polished looks on myself. Maybe if I have a special event or something. And there it goes.
Ooh.
Let me bring it forward.
Your color looks so good.
Why? Who did it?
Who is she?
Some home bag. No, just kidding.
She didn't give me a discount.
She didn't give me a discount. She burnt my ass. Yeah, so I kind of like how it's looking right now. I don't feel like I need to put anything
It looks so
on it. But if I were to need to put something, I'd probably get a shine spray, which is, I like the Love Touch from Evo, or the Kenra Taffy.
Oh, that's good to lay down your little flyaways.
Oh, there it goes. Flyaways.
Let's go ahead and show them that. So ours is like super empty. There's like a tiny.
It's invisible in there.
It is. It's pretty fucking empty.
We use it a lot.
But you use a tiny bit, I swear. Like everything that's in here is enough for both of us. So
yeah.
I literally like, sorry if my nails are dirty, but that's how much I put on everybody. So I go like this. It smells fucking amazing.
So
and then
good.
you just put down the little flyaways. And then you can also put it on your ends to kind of piece it out a little bit and give it like more of a messy look. Honestly, it just smells
My
good.
hair looks long. I've been trying to grow it out.
I know, I got a haircut yesterday and I was just kind of like,
I barely
I don't want a
touched her
haircut.
haircut. I cut off,
but I'm
like,
glad we did it.
it makes a difference. Cut your hair.
Yes.
So
That'll be
yeah.
another video too. Okay, so that is it for our video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment any other questions that you guys have. But yeah, you'll see us soon. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye.